All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on this great episode of your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. It's another day in the life of the average Nigerian and the struggle in a society that continues to present nothing but new dimensions of hardship and frustration continues. As we speak, fuel scarcity is biting harder in major cities in Nigeria. We are paying subsidy on petrol higher than we have ever done. We are buying petrol at a pump price higher than ever, yet we can't find petrol to buy. What a tragedy. The latest market survey by the Gazette shows that a bag of local rice, not the 50 kg local rice though, the 100 kg bag, now sells for 170,000 naira. That is 85,000 naira for the 50 kg. The milled rice sells for 140,000 naira 100 kg. That is 70,000 naira for the 50 kg. Beans 130,000 naira. Maize 95,000 naira. All these essential food items have become unaffordable for the common man since the APC got into office. And without doubt, the party APC is a curse to the Nigerian masses. And as such, the masses have not hesitated in cursing the APC back. They curse the APC and their allies, INEC and judiciary. We have seen one of the judges involved in the 2023 tribunal fraud slump and die as he was about to be promoted to the Supreme Court. And few hours ago, reports of strange deaths began coming out of INEC and Tinubu camp. And Nigerians began to warn Ben Kalu, Akpabio, Tajuddin Abbas, Wike, Tinubu, and all those who are already talking about 2027 that they are not God and they don't know tomorrow. You are talking about 3 years later when even tomorrow is not guaranteed. Before I show you the details of these deaths that hit INEC and Tinubu camp and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you these videos. The first video here is that of a Yoruba woman screaming on top of her voice as a result of the pains of fuel scarcity and hunger in Nigeria. See the video. You saw that. She says she's been on the queue since 5 a.m. and up till now she has not bought. They didn't even open the gates of the fuel station for those who came early to enter. And according to her, they are now allowing some people who only just came into the fuel station, meaning they are going to attend to those people before even thinking about them. She said pressure tiwa, meaning we are under pressure. She said a being power, meaning we are hungry. That is the Nigeria that we are in under the All Progressive Congress. The next video is that of some Yoruba market women who themselves confessed to supporting Tinubu because he's a Yoruba man. They said they used tribalism, but the suffering is too much. They said what they are facing now has shown them that it doesn't work that way, and never again will they support somebody based on tribe. See the video.
Okay, the condition don't make you white now. The that time where my eyes black. Yeah. But now, when I me too, I will leave my house in 5 o'clock. I don't go people 3,000. My children want shop. Say that one alive.
You go work from Monday to Saturday. You go fit count 5,000. You go count 3,000.
May Hausa come. If Hausa fit do am, we go support. Say you understand? May Hausa come now, we go support. What about Igbo come? We go support. We are not doing tribalism. I don't think our eyes not clear. I will do tribalism. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You heard that. And I know some will say when that time comes, they will still collect 5,000 naira and vote based on tribe. Yes, there are some who will still vote based on tribe, but believe me, there are so many who won't anymore. The APC might pay a few people to still continue singing their praise. They will still have large rallies by paying people to gather, just as Oshomole is doing in Edo State. But believe me, in the heart of hearts of the few who supported them in 2023, these guys have been erased. It is over for them, I'm telling you. The only issue here is that the opposition has to get it right. Already the APC is seriously divided. The internal crisis in that party, for me, is even worse than what they have in the Labour Party. They only look like a decent party because they are the ones in power, the APC. The opposition must now put themselves together, make sacrifices, and rescue this country that has given them so much. The APC has been heavily rejected in their strongest region, which is northern Nigeria. So more than half of the job is already done. So it behoves Peter Obi, Atiku, and others to do the right thing. Nigerians will flood the streets to change the APC, but they will need the opposition party to be stronger than ever. Now, let us look at those sudden deaths that hit INEC and Tinubu camp. Let us begin from the INEC camp. Ogun State INEC resident commissioner reportedly slumps, dies after Abuja meeting. Reporters. The resident electoral commissioner REC of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Ogun State, Barrister Niyi Ijalaye, has reportedly passed away. Ijalaye reportedly slumped and died on Monday evening in Abuja, shortly after attending a meeting of RECs at the commission's headquarters. The cause of his death has not been officially disclosed. It was gathered that the incident took place in his hotel room shortly after he attended a meeting at the commission's headquarters. The meeting, chaired by INEC chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu, focused on the upcoming off-cycle governorship elections in Edo and Ondo states, as well as discussions on 7 vacant seats in the national and state assemblies. The Ondo-born administrator, who had been in high spirits during the commission's meeting, retired to Bon Octagon Hotel in the Federal Capital Territory, where the incident took place. According to a report, the REC from Ondo State was in good spirits throughout the day's proceedings before his sudden demise. During the meeting, Barrister Ijalaye, dressed in a blue striped kaftan and a red cap, was captured in one of the photos posted by the commission on its timeline. You heard that. May God rest his soul. God forbid that we mock the dead here. But he was in high spirit during the meeting. Perhaps they had perfected plans on how to rig the elections in Edo State and in Ondo State, because nothing matters to them other than money. Nothing matters to them other than satisfying their own greed. But look at how it ended. The owner of our lives came calling. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Let's take some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Omo Bafeki says, Ogun State electorate prayers don't answer. What a testimony to give about the dead. And this tweet here by Okpeyemi says, Na Yakubu, he remain. Oh, and I believe many Nigerians will be thinking in this direction. And Dr. Abdul Muiz here says, no single one will be spared among those who rig election in 2023. May Almighty Allah wipe them out straight to hell. Chai. And Antonio Kelly here is not satisfied. He said, it is not this one we want. We want the Oga Pata Pata news, not this one. Well, it's in the making. And this tweet here by Amudipe Olorun says, the corruption money will go with him and he will spend it over there. Can it go with him? Can it go with him? This is just a satire. But will these politicians ever learn? You destroy your own country because you want money. At the end of the day, you just slump and die one day. And Prince Faturoti Abiodun here says, turn by turn, INEC and Nigeria judiciary, element of criminalism, carry all the bribe money, go heaven, no, that is it. It all ends here, but will they ever learn? Now, let us look at that blow of death that hit the Tinubu camp. Oyo APC chairman Isaac Omodewu dies in US. The Oyo State All Progressive Congress APC chairman Isaac Ajiboye Omodewu is dead. Omodewu died in early hours of Monday in the United States after a brief illness. State Deputy Youth Leader of the party, Akin Akinwale, also confirmed Omodewu's death via his ex-handle, Mr. Lovey. He said, we lost the Oyo APC state chairman, Barrister Isaac Ajiboye Omodewu. He died in the early hours of today. He was aged 61. A former commissioner for local government and chieftaincy matters, he was also commissioner for lands and housing under the late Senator Abiola Ajimobi's government. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Let's take some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Andy says, "Nothing dey this life. Nigerian politicians should understand that they can't live here with a dime. Making life miserable for others just to loot doesn't make sense." That is it. But who is going to open their thick skulls and put this reality inside? I don't know who is going to do that. And this tweet here by Honorable William says, "This is it, oh, and one dumb man from Abia who calls himself Deputy Speaker is threatening a sitting governor that he won't be elected come 2027. That is it." He's talking about Ben Kalu, who was saying that this is the last time Labour would rule Abia State, that in 2027 it must be an APC governor. You are not guaranteed tomorrow, and you are talking about 2027. And this tweet here says, "APC, one by one." Mark Lander says, "One by one, they will be going." And Ifeoluwa here says, "I thought they were immortal." He's referring to politicians. He said he thought politicians were immortal because they behave as if they are going to remain in this world forever. And this tweet by Oba Olami says, "And what is our business with that?" Oba Olami does not want to hear anything about the APC, dead or alive. And when you go through all the comments from Nigerians, all the responses to this news of INEC officials and APC chairman dying, you could just feel the hatred and the guile between politicians and the people of this country. And everything became worse since the APC took over. We used to have our misunderstandings, yes, but not at this level. The hatred now is too much. We never used to be this angry at one another as a people. But with the level of hunger, poverty, and hopelessness in the face of heavy corruption, there was no way we weren't heading for where we are today. And from the submissions of experts, this is just the beginning of hardship in Nigeria. There is no top economist or political analyst that has been brought to any media house that has foreseen a great future for this country in the next 2, 3, 4 years. None of them. The issue of buying cheap petrol in this country is almost becoming a dead issue now, unless the people rise up against, rise up in protest against the political class and insist that the petrol price must be reduced. Because obviously we are still paying subsidy. So if Buhari paid subsidy and we bought petrol at 195 naira per litre, why are we paying subsidy now and buying for over 700 naira per? It doesn't make any sense. What kind of economics is this? And we are paying far more now. This secrecy in the economy, it has to be explained. Let all Nigerians know the state of the economy. Let us know what is happening in this country. This is one of the critical questions that Nigerians must rise up to ask immediately. Because the political class want us all dead. These people won't finish all of us. Yesterday, I told a story of how a family of 6 literally ate food they knew was contaminated because they had nothing else to eat. And all 6 of them died. And that is just one of the many disastrous stories. One of the many disastrous events going on all across this country because of the evil policies of government. Nigerians must not continue to take this. We must rise up and begin to demand that things change in this country that has so much but enjoyed by a few. Nigerians must rise and take their country back. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here, so don't go away. Don't